What's up YouTube, Little Candy Gamer here. Today I'm going to be doing a sketchbook flip through. I saw a couple of other YouTubers doing this and I thought it'd be fun. So this sketchbook is obviously from when I was in grade 9 and I was 13 years old, and it's got a big sticky spot on the front because I guess that's where the sticker was when I bought the sketchbook. Before I start, I'm just going to make a disclaimer. There's coffee all over, or something all over the sketchbook because it's pretty old. And also, this isn't like a critique of anybody else if you're around this level of skill. I'm not having a go at anybody or anything. I'm just making fun of myself. So, basically, like, this sketchbook's really thin too because I used to rip out, I don't know if you can see how thin that is. But yeah, I used to rip out pages when I wasn't happy with it. Disclaimer too, this is going to be pretty embarrassing for me, but I'm just going to roll with it. So here we go. First one. So this foot is like this big. And this foot, I don't know what shape that is. Like... What are the legs doing? And her hair is just like, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, why is the top of her head flat? Like, I don't know. There's so many things that are wrong with that. Obviously I didn't like whatever was here because I can sort of like, I can see something there, a drawing that I've erased, the whole drawing. These were my like original characters that I made. I was writing a book. Obviously I didn't really like the book too much because I never continued it. His name was Milo. He was a character in the book. I don't even remember about the book, but yeah. He was basically just what I thought my ideal guy would look like at the time. So he's got dark hair, he's got a rose, and he's wearing a tuxedo, I think, like just tuxedo shirt. That was my idea of a bow tie, by the way, like this little... I have these different signatures that I was using, like I was signing everything AYB. I don't know if you can see that. That was like a video game reference, and I don't know why I decided I was going to sign everything AYB. It was like a secret thing. I don't know if any of you guys remember All Your Base Belong to Us. It's a very old internet thing. I don't even remember where it stems from. It stems from a game which was really badly made, and this guy says in the game, he says, all your base are belong to us, and yeah. Anyway, this is another one of my original characters, Chloe, who has a singular booble region, and she has a top lip, and she doesn't have a bottom lip, and she's, I don't know what expression that is, but yeah, oh, you should see her hand. Hang on, you can't see that on the camera. So that's her hand. So I was 14 when I sketched this, actually. I don't know if the age on the front of the thing is correct. I think I was 14 when I drew these. So these are the drawings of a young teenager. Are in no way good. Oh my gosh, look at her hands. I couldn't draw hands, so I just drew like squares on the end of her. I don't know, her arms aren't even like arm shaped either. I guess she's in Paris. She's got a little beret, she's got little wings, and she's in love, and she's in Paris, and there's the Eiffel Tower. I use no references for my drawings back then at all, and this is very obvious because it's all sketched from my brain. Oh, this was my cousin's room, I think. That was meant to be me, sitting on the floor there. I'm so getting that something, stool? I can't be right. I guess Big Brother was popular at the time. Big Brother is watching. And these were all her band posters on the wall. Elijah, oh, she loved Elijah Wood. Wait, was this my room or her room? It was her room. I think it was a cross between both our rooms, because I had the CDs on my wall and I thought it was the coolest thing. And I think that's meant to be her lying over there in her bed. I have no idea. This was her, oh, this was her stereo. We grew up with that stereo. We listened to like The Offspring. Ugh, focus. And these are all my books up here, and that's her picture frame. Yeah, it must be like a mashup of both of our rooms for some reason. I have no idea. Moving on. Oh, I like that name, Nami. That's actually a mermaid in League of Legends at the moment. My Nami obviously wasn't from there because this was before League of Legends even came out. So, you know, I was just ahead of its times, guys. I don't know what she's wearing. It's pretty pretty risque. And she's a vampire. And there's Milo. I don't know why he doesn't have the dark hair, but that's Milo with his shirt off, who apparently has like a women's physique because I didn't know how to draw males very well. So most of my males look like females. And Melissa, whoever that is. I think that's like because we used to watch the OC a lot, and Melissa, I don't know, could be a relation. They're all wearing very basic outfits, and it is nothing impressive. Chloe, she was another one of my characters. She has a mono boob, and she has stumps. Seems to be like a pattern in my drawings, and I love these face shapes. They're just like off to the side. Oh, this was like my weird Harry Potter yaoi, however you say it. And so like I guess Harry Potter has stolen this guy off that girl, and she is a bride, and she's crying. She has tears. She also has a mono boob. I feel sorry for her. Okay. So this one is a naked girl that I drew. Oh, that's Chloe. She doesn't even look the same. She's naked, apparently. My figure drawings were very good. And she has wings on her head. And she has no mouth. And the hands are funny. They're all like one length. I don't know. All the fingers are like straight across. This is another character I made called Eva. She apparently has fox ears and a fox tail. Yeah, I apparently drew the back of her head with the ear coming out for some reason. I don't know. Another naked girl on a bed, trying to be artistic. She's like... yeah, moving on. So this is Eva again, I guess, and she's like fox girl. I drew her a few times in this book, I think. Oh, and I drew a pet for her. Ideas for Eva's pet. And he's like got a triangle head, and there's some more down here. And so I guess this was the finished product of the pet. And for some reason I crossed this one out, even though they're both like just as bad as each other, even though I think this one has more fur and details in that. And the legs like coming out here. They look like a little sack of potatoes. I don't know what this is. That looks like a cat, not a fox at all. At least I tried. And there's Eva with her pet. So there's Foxy the fox, Eva, and Foxy the fox. Fox. Yeah, this was the universal language back then, wasn't it? Foxy Fox. And she has fishnets and a corset and a mini skirt, which was pretty much how I dressed. Like when I was older, I must have just really loved that sort of style. I don't know what the hell this girl's wearing. I was probably just being creative, or wearing skirts over pants. That was the fashion back then. At least she's got two boobs, guys. She still has a stump for a hand though. Or maybe that was her pet I was drawing before. She has a pet too. Miffy the kitty. Yeah, I didn't steal that from like Miffy the bunny and Hello Kitty. This is Jesse, who's one of my characters as well. He was kind of punk. Like, I just don't get, he looks like a female and he's wearing an off the shoulder sort of top and his arms are hilarious. Like, I'm laughing so hard, I'm like shaking the table and the camera's shaking, so I'm really sorry. This was the comic that I made. I'm not gonna go through and read all of it, but I think it was about Milo, and Milo for some reason was a cross-dresser. We might as well read it. Ta-da! What you think? Honestly, dude, you look weird. You think I'm weird? And then Jesse's like, flick, and like, flicks him in the head. Thank you, focus. Thank you, camera, for focusing. There we go. He's like flicking him in the head there. And then Milo's like, oh, I'm all dazed and confused. And Jesse's just like calling him a freak. And this is Ailey apparently, and her hair is like this tall, and she has like some Pippi Longstockings little flats coming out of the side of her head. Yeah, and the legs that I drew were like tree stumps, so like I don't know. She's only got one boob as well, it's just like boob. And I think I drew, I don't know why this person's sitting at a table and these people are getting married and I don't know what's happening here, and those gloves look like hazmat gloves. At least I drew fingers, or I tried to draw fingers, but there's only 4 fingers. And I think, oh, what I did was I drew 13-year-old self, so that was meant to be me. And then I drew it again when I was 17 on the other side, so that was like a draw this again type thing. And obviously I started doing that with this as well, and for some reason I was drawing the body first. So I used to use this to like Chobits like sort of hair and a lot of things, and then I tried to draw it over here, but I only got the body done. I don't know why I started with the body. That's like not, I don't know, that's not how I start drawings. Wonder Dog. Oh, this is a superhero I made. I thought, oh I did, I colored it in. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't why has she got goggles? At least I drew fingers, but like her hands are so big. Oh wow. That's not actually too bad. It's like, it's slightly in proportion compared to the other drawings. It's not too bad. I don't know what kind of pencils I use there, but they smudge all the way onto the other side of the page. That's Chloe again. That looks pretty much like the other drawings I did of her, and I think that's obviously bled through, and that's like a later drawing I did. But there's one on top of it. If you can see that. Yeah. And I think the rest of it's just like stuff I did. From later on. So that's pretty much my grade 9, end of grade 9 sketchbook. I think I was 14. I hope you guys found it as entertaining as I did. If you enjoy my content, I've got actual proper videos on learning how to draw. Please like and please subscribe to my channel. It really helped me out if you could. Alright, I'll see you next time on Little Candy Gamer.